The Rangers side this afternoon. A powerful looking line-up, Alex Ferguson, and really sensational news about McCoist, it has to be.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, he's
Secure himself a seat. It cost him £6 million, and there was a standing ovation for the new owner at Ibrox as he took his place in the director's box. Match commentary at the ground from Jock Brown.
The Rangers' injury problems have eased slightly with the return of Neil Cooper and Mark Walters to the ranks, but there's still no Chris Woods or Ali McCoist. Davy Cooper wears the number 9 jersey, and John Brown has dropped back to left back to accommodate Neil Cooper in midfield. And it's the 13th game in 2 years for Nicky Walker, replacing Chris Woods in goal. And it's very interesting to note that he hasn't been in a losing side in the previous 12. And that's a very interesting Aberdeen lineup with an attack of Charlie Nicholas, David Dodds and John Hewitt declaring intent on the part of the management team of Alex Smith and Jockey Scott. The midfield linchpins will be the internationals Jim Bett and Robert Connor, but it's the inclusion of Brian Irvine which brings an extra dimension to the Aberdeen tactical planning. His role is likely to be crucial. For the referee this afternoon, Mr. Kenny Hope from Clarkston, one of our top referees. He's officiated as the teams have changed ends for the start, and it's Britain's match of the day. Rangers at the top against Aberdeen in second place with a 2-point gap. So a match of crucial importance to the league challenge, and the importance clearly recognised by both sides. The opening exchanges will be interesting, and it's interesting to note in particular that Aberdeen have opened with Brian Irvine pushing forward into a midfield role. He could allow them to play 3 at the back, or he could be a defensive player in midfield. There's Irvine. That's Bett who plays it across to David Robertson, and this is Hewitt. Gary Stevens getting very close to him, getting help from Ian Ferguson, and the free kick goes to Aberdeen. It's already taken from a few yards further back by McLeish, and this is Stuart McKimmie on the far side. With Alec McLeish with Robertson free on the left. So the flag is up for a throw. There's no free kick, it's a throw to Rangers. And here's Mark Walters, stumbling down as Miller comes in from the back. Willie Miller indicating to the referee that he thought Walters dived. But whatever happened, the referee was not deceived. And that's Snelders with a long ball forward. Richard's clearance finds Cooper, wearing number 9, playing on the left. Careless one inside is picked up by Irvine. And Neil Cooper comes into the tackle, takes out 2 players, Bett and Irvine. And Jim Bett in particular was incensed by that challenge from Neil Cooper. Referee Kenny Hope was none too pleased either. That's why there will be a lecture for the Rangers midfield player. And what a tackle it was. Irvine had won the ball from Davy Cooper, turned on it, with Jim Bett picking up possession, enter Neil Cooper, and 2 Aberdeen players go down. Robertson. Nicholas with a header, that's a good ball towards Hewitt, a great chance now for Aberdeen. That's played towards Dodds, he's offside. John Brown doing a fine covering job for Rangers, but Dodds caught offside as that move developed. Connor's header. Stevens wins it from Hewitt. There's David Robertson. And the linesman indicating a throw. As David Robertson went to play that forward, it carried over the touchline, and that's a Rangers throw. Stevens and Wilkins. That's one for John Brown to chase, but McKimmie read it early. Didn't quite judge the bounce. Now Butcher. Aim for Drinkle, up goes McLeish, here's Mark Walters. Down he goes, the push in the back by McKimmie. The referee waves play on, he gives the goal kick to Aberdeen. Now that was certainly controversial. A high ball played in, won by McLeish from Drinkle. Walters fastening onto it, there was the challenge by McKimmie, and that could very easily have been a penalty kick. Good control from Walters. And just had to be quick with Hewitt putting pressure on. It's good play from Ferguson under the most severe pressure. And now Brown. See the gap to exploit ahead of him. Not sure he was intending to reach Davy Cooper with a pass. Cooper has it now. Well, Cooper. There's Drinkle! A magnificent save from Theo Snelders. Well, this was top quality football. Just look at this cross from Davy Cooper on the outside of the left foot. Drinkle was racing in the downward header against the balance, and Snelders brought off a magnificent save. Here's Hewitt. The tackle came from Stevens. Robertson finds Connor. That's good control. And a fine tackle by Ferguson. So the first opportunity in the match for David Robertson to demonstrate his capabilities from a long throw. Now this is really just about as good as a corner kick. Butcher knows that all right. Well, the near post. Dodds and Irvin go for the ball. Wilkins tries to nod it wide to Ferguson. There's Wilkins. Oh, that's a fine piece of play by Wilkins. Now Walters. He has Cooper on the left. Brown also supporting from the back. Davy Cooper still free on the left. Brown uses him now. A looping cross, beaten away by Snelders. And Hewitt did a fine job reaching that before Ferguson. Brown challenging Connor. They used to be teammates at Dundee, Brown and Connors. And there's a foul by Gough on Nicholas. Takes the momentum out of that Rangers attack. Butcher judging that carefully. There's Willie Miller going in behind Walters, and that'll be a free kick, I'm sure. Walters helped to his feet by Willie Miller. Getting some tough treatment, Mark Walters. Just back from injury. There's John Brown. McLeish wins it. Stevens with a header, which John Brown reached. Well, that's good play from Nicholas. Opening play out for Hewitt to use his pace on the left. Ian Ferguson getting back. Oh, great defensive play by Ferguson. He was very quick indeed. Yes, the foul by Ferguson on Hewitt. Catching John Hewitt, he tried to make for the byline. McLeish is in the box. Connor and Hewitt over the free kick. Played in by Connor to the far post. Up goes McLeish. There's Nicholas. And Walker advancing to the 6-yard line. That's good goalkeeping. Nicholas with his first attempt on goal in the match. And Drinkle taken from the back by Willie Miller. Booking for the Aberdeen skipper, and he better be careful. Too much speech play could result in an even more serious offence. Miller indicating that he thinks the referee's reacting to the Rangers fans. Now he could be in serious trouble here. He was going to be booked for the tackle, and he's now been guilty of a great deal of dissent. I wonder what action will now be taken by Kenny Hope. Well, his face tells the story. He's kept a very firm grip on the match, using a lot of sense, allowing the advantage real frequently, and now making it clear to Willie Miller that he is in grave danger of being ordered off. Well, Willie Miller sailing very close indeed for Aberdeen. A yellow card from referee Hope, but Miller really took that to the very closest mark. Headed away by McKimmie. There's Wilkins. Butcher again. Now McKimmie running into Wilkins. Phil Cooper did well, finding Davy Cooper on the left. Delicate one into Neil Cooper. There's Drinkle. He leaves it to Gough. Denied the challenge there, and it's still not clear for Aberdeen. There's Connor now thumping the ball forward, but Rangers still applying the pressure. Here's John Brown, allowing Nicholas to make the recovery tackle. Phil Nicholas battling hard for Aberdeen. Ferguson has it for Rangers. Here's Gary Stevens. It's turned away by Robertson. Rangers still piling on the pressure. Davy Cooper with the corner kick to the far side. It's headed on by Robertson. Walters may let it run and accept the throw. John Brown will take it. Gough has stayed in the box. Butcher is also there. Irvine doing a good job for Aberdeen. So again, Rangers getting forward. The throw from Wilkins finds Drinkle. Incredible pressure this from Rangers, and Aberdeen still holding out. Short throw this time, finding Cooper. That's a brilliant turn by Davy Cooper, but the cover was provided by McKimmie. It's a corner kick. The Aberdeen players drawing the attention of the referee to the linesman on the other side, who they thought may have been giving a goal kick. But it is a corner taken by Cooper. Up goes Gough, helped on there by Robertson, and that's a challenge there, Ferguson, on Hewitt, which is penalised by the referee. Irvine, tackled well by Wilkins. And a clumsy challenge by Irvine on Walters. He made the initial error. Ryan Irvine was clearly trying to retrieve the situation. Wilkins locks it in. Up goes Gough. David Robertson clearly says Gough! Richard Gough gets the breakthrough, which Rangers richly deserve. Yet another vital goal from Gough. It's his third of the season. And coming at a crucial phase just before half-time. It came from the free kick lofted in by Ray Wilkins. Gough got up very well indeed to knot it down. Robertson made the clearance, which broke off an Aberdeen defender straight to Richard Gough's left foot. And this time Snelders was helpless. So 45 minutes of what has been an intense first half are now over. And at the time being added on by referee Kenny Hope. So fiercely fought first half. Aberdeen with their backs to the wall for the bulk of the time. They couldn't hold out though until half-time. Richard Gough was the man who gave Rangers that precious lead, and one which they richly deserved. It's Rangers 1, Aberdeen 0. Join us right after the break. Rangers, let's see how that affects the pattern of the play. With Davy Cooper, McDonald making a run. This is Ian Ferguson, and the long ball beats Kevin Drinkle, so it's Robertson who clears. And the change made tactically by Rangers appears to involve McDonald in midfield and Ian Ferguson joining Kevin Drinkle in attack in place of Walters. Well, Ian Ferguson certainly no stranger to that striking role, and he will undoubtedly cause problems, perhaps of a different kind, for the Aberdeen defence. Ian Ferguson trying to find McDonald, breaking on the right. David Robertson is with him. It's good running though by McDonald, keeping the pressure on the Aberdeen defence. McDonald again, robbed by Connor. There's Gary Stevens. Up goes Irvin, but Wilkins was hanging back waiting for that. Now it's David Cooper. Finding Stevens on the far side. Helped on by Willie Miller. Kimmy could have won that more cleanly, I think. Irvin leaves that to Willie Miller. Miller plays it back, goes down, and that challenge from Neil Cooper. There will be trouble here for Cooper. Willie Miller goes down, and Drinkle and Willie Miller having an angry exchange as the Aberdeen skipper is on the ground. Being waved away there by McLeish. Drinkle clearly irate. This is an awkward moment here for referee Hope. But Willie Miller was put in a bad position there as that ball was left to him. He tackled fiercely for it, had to get up and tackle again. Played it back to his goalkeeper, got up and then was bumped there by Neil Cooper. That's what upset the referee and left Miller on the ground. The yellow card is shown to Neil Cooper, and Drinkle was incensed by what he thought was play acting on the part of Miller. McLeish with a free kick. All the way through the Dodds, but there's a foul by Irvin. Doing a bit of pushing on Neil Cooper and John Brown. Winkle mistimed the leap. Rangers in possession again. There's MacDonald, who's been taking up some very intelligent positions in midfield for Rangers. This is Ian Ferguson. Trying to get away from Willie Miller, and that is a corner kick. Miller appears aggrieved about something, but he clearly turned it out, and the corner's been given. The linesman and referee in accord. Forward goes Butcher. Driven by Davy Cooper. It's headed out by Grant. John Brown challenging again. So Rangers in possession with Wilkins. Snelders came for that, he didn't make it. He was under a lot of pressure. The ball has gone for a goal kick, and the player involved in that with Snelders was Terry Butcher. And the 6'3" frame of the Rangers captain caused problems for Snelders for the first time in the match. Clumsy one there from John Brown. A free kick to Aberdeen. There's Willie Miller looking for McLeish, challenging well with Butcher. It's turned away now by Stevens. Headed away there by Butcher, but it's Neil Cooper who has to tidy up inside the 6-yard box. Came off the head of Butcher. McLeish with the head flick on. There's Nicholas. It's off the line by Wilkins. Very close indeed for Aberdeen. Their closest yet in the match. And here's Ian Ferguson on the break. One-on-one with David Cooper. The Aberdeen now in numbers. The momentum is lost from that attack. It's now with Stevens. Aberdeen have players back. There's MacDonald and now Drinkle. Back it comes to Wilkins. Trying a delicate chip. Snelders took very easily indeed. But that corner kick set up the best chance of the match so far for Aberdeen. The near post ball flicked on by McLeish. Charlie Nicholas with the header. It was beyond Walker, but there was Ray Wilkins to hook the ball off the line. There's Ian Ferguson. The shot was blocked by Miller. Ferguson again trying to find his way beyond McLeish, and that's a free kick. And a fine opportunity for Rangers from the edge of the box. Ian Ferguson causing lots of problems for the Aberdeen defence. Davy Cooper is hovering to take this free kick. It's indirect. There's Cooper. And once again it's Snelders to the rescue of Aberdeen. What a match he's had. Short free kick knocked sideways to Davy Cooper. The ball drilled low towards the corner, and Snelders was down to his left in a flash. Cooper curls it in. Up goes Gough. Ball taken by Snelders. Gough again menacing in the air for Rangers in attack. Gough's header. There's Jim Bett. McKimmie. Played forward by McKimmie again. There's Terry Butcher. The throw-in is given to Aberdeen. The Rangers fans thought Butcher was pushed. This may be the last opportunity for Aberdeen to save the match. Bett and Brown together. The decision goes Rangers' way as far as the linesman is concerned. Jim Bett clearly not in agreement, resisting the temptation to say anything foolish in view of the fact that he's been booked already in the match. Connor and Drinkle together. It's Gough who sorts it out, bursting from the back. Ian Ferguson, the only man up with him. And Gough turns back to retain possession. Here's Gary Stevens trying to take on Wright. Doing so despite that attempt to stop him. Here's Ian Ferguson. Can Rangers finish with a flourish? Oh, that's good handling again by Snelders. What a fine match he's had indeed. And there goes the final whistle. The Aberdeen undefeated run has been ended. It was ended by the first half goal from Richard Gough. Rangers, good value for the narrow victory. They dominated virtually from the start. Aberdeen found great difficulty in getting at the Rangers back four, and despite the supreme efforts of Theo Snelders in goal for Aberdeen, that proud record has gone, and Rangers extend the gap at the top of the Premier League to 4 points. So the final score, Rangers 1, Aberdeen 0.
Graham, was there any particular pleasure from that in view of the fact that you've now got a share in the club?
No. For me, when you're down there, you're only thinking about what's happening on the pitch. Today, I was delighted, not just because we got the 2 points and the way in which we achieved the 2 points, Jock. I thought today we were magnificent. I mean, it was a real British game of football today, and I thought we were magnificent.
What do you think was the key element that turned things your way?
The key element today, since we've been without Ian Durrant, our balance has been a wee bit off. And today we had that back. The midfield functioned properly, and they won the game for us today. I felt the midfield. I was delighted with them today.
Yeah, you had to make a change at half time with Mark Walters. Yeah,
Mark Walters is feeling his groin a wee bit again, and we decided to take him off, and hopefully that'll settle down, and he'll be okay for next Saturday. You know, we're now back into Saturday, and gives the players a wee chance to get over their knocks and their bruises.
You seem to have 2 successful teams today, though. In the second half, when you brought in Kevin McDonald for his first match. I thought he'd done
extremely well. You know, considering we only arranged the thing yesterday. We've got the whole the official side of it tied up today and yesterday, and he only met the players at 12 o'clock today, and they came on and played as if he had been here all season. I was extremely happy with him.
And he also sparked up a very good performance from Ian Ferguson up front, did he not?
Yeah, Fergie's one of those. We feel his best position is in midfield coming onto the game. But Fergie is a Rangers man. He has now turned the supporters his way. He only wants to play for this club. He'll play anywhere. You know, left back, outside, right, centre forward. He'd play anywhere for this club.
Would it be fair to think that you'd rather not face a goalkeeper of the quality of Snelders too often?
He played very well again today. He made, I thought, a great save in the first half from Drinkle, and another great save from a free kick from David Cooper in the second half. Yeah, obviously I'm biased. I mean, pay credit to him, he did do well, but I was looking at my own team, and I'm happy with my own team after today, John.
No, it's been a very hectic week for you, switching back the pinstripe suit element in that.
Can't afford one.
After paying for the shares. But were you conscious of the reception David Murray got at the start? A very warm reception.
I wasn't. I always wait until the kick-off before I come out and take my seat, and I wasn't aware of it. He'd like to emphasise, so I can say something on his behalf, he'd like to emphasise to all the Rangers supporters, that's happened, that's finished on with. All he's concerned with is what happens on here.